Hey everybody, Zeke back with another Path of Exile video for you guys. We're going to do another one of the 100 boss challenges. The Maven one went over pretty well. This isn't one that I really recommend doing for profit unless you're selling the challenges or something, because it's kind of hit or miss. You might have already noticed here, I've purchased 100 Uber Atziri sets. Now, this is probably going to take at least twice as long as a Maven kill. Now, why are we doing this? There are two targets for this. None of her drops that I can think of at least sell for very much, so it's very volatile. If you don't get a drop, then you're not sustaining this. You're just going to burn 20 divines is what 100 sets cost me right now. But the boss can drop the Corrupted Mage Blood card, and then the instance, so not the boss, just anything in the instance, can drop the House of Mirrors card. Last I checked, both of those cards are over 40 divines each, so we just need one to drop over the course of 100 runs, and we're golden. Now, profit per hour is going to be pretty bad unless we get multiple cards. So once again, this is not a sound farming strategy. I just kind of want to see how many cards will drop, if any at all. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. I'll put in any runs that anything interesting happens for you guys here in a moment, and then we'll go over the loot or lack thereof at the end. So see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, we're back. So I ended up doing something really dumb and just sat here and farmed all 100 in one sitting. It's like 9 a.m. now. I'm so burned. We didn't get any cards, so it's been a pretty miserable experience. We did fill this tab up, a quad tab with boss drops, and then we filled this tab up with more junk, but like none of it's worth more than 20C. I'm gonna identify that some of this stuff and check the rolls on it. If this was a league where melee was popular, these acuities would be worth a fortune. I thought it was kind of interesting we didn't get at the axe a single time. That's almost criminal. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and sell all this stuff, and then maybe at the end I'll talk about why this is such a bad farm. There's several reasons why, but we'll get to those in a minute. So I'll see you guys after I sell all this stuff and we see what kind of currency we're looking at. Alright guys, so this stuff isn't going to sell very quickly. I've already been sitting here for maybe 45 minutes and only really sold the stuff that we knew would sell fast, so it's not a quick sale like the Maven. So we're just going to do some quick maths and just kind of throw together some numbers here based on what I ended up keeping out of all this that was worth more than like 3C, just so we can kind of get an idea. Now, at this point, it's like not even a question whether you should farm this or not to make profit off of specific drops like this, because it's pretty bad. It might not always be this way. Who knows what will come into meta. Maybe the acuity will come back into meta. Maybe people will want Pledge of Hands a bit more. But, so 145C is what I got from the Feared Invitations and a couple of the Ultimatum aspects. So let's go ahead and just toss 145C down here. We'll just calc this up at the end. I got one of these that had a roll that was worth a divine, is what it looks like a really, really solid roll. But, you know, it might not ever sell. It might sell. So I'm thinking just for the sake of trying to get something, we'll just call all 7 of these a divine total. So we'll just go 200C for divine. These are about 20 chaos each, some a little higher, some are a little lower depending on the roll. So that's just going to be a total of 100C is what we'll average that to. 40C for the Pledge of Hands. I got 2 out of all those that had like a 155% spell roll or better. They're about 20C each. The Vertex, I did get one that had a roll that's going for about a divine is what it looks like. It's like max energy shield flat, high hybrid, and then almost perfect chaos res. That one's going for about a divine, but who knows if people are actually buying it. So once again, I think we'll do maybe we'll just do like a divine and 30C here. We'll just call it plus 230. Why not? And then over here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 of these, so we'll just do 22 times 30. Actually, I don't think I need to do it that way. We'll just go 660, 22 times 30. I think that's 660 off the top of my head. And then we're just gonna go ahead and add all this together. 660 plus 230 plus 40 plus 100 plus 200 plus 145 divided by 200. We got less than 7 divines. We spent 20 in total on the fragments and spent about, let's see, I ended up clocking it at about 4 minutes a piece. 100 runs, 400 minutes, what's 400 minutes divided by 60? I'm a little too delirious. Almost 7 hours to make a negative profit. So, you know, there's that. Things might have been a hair different if a card had dropped, House of Mirrors or the Mage Blood one, but even that wouldn't have offset how bad this is. Even if one dropped, like once you divide the like 40 divines that it would be worth by 7 hours, it's like meager profits. So don't do it unless you're like selling the challenges. Maybe if it's super early in the league when some of this stuff is worth more, you could do it then. But even then, the amount of currency investment you're going to need to kill Uber Atziri versus do something else like early heist farming or something, it's just not worth it. I don't think. I don't see a universe where you'd ever do this. That's about it. It seems like they really just haven't balanced Atziri and Uber Atziri loot wise in a very long time. Like they threw this div card on her, but there's no added quant in the whole instance like a map would have. There's no way to juice it with the Atlas tree. And like if you turn off your loot filter in here, the drops on the ground are just completely pathetic compared to juicing any kind of content, compared to killing any other Uber boss in the game. It's a total joke. So don't do this. Cautionary tale. I mostly did it just because I figured it would make for a decent YouTube video. I would never do this for the sake of actually trying to make money. It's a horrible idea. But anyway, this was a huge waste of time, so hopefully you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video if you enjoyed seeing me take an L. And yeah, I appreciate your time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.